It's a different legislature today than it
Yes.
was when you served.
Motion to receive and file?
Oh, no, I have
Oh,
new
you, oh,
business.
sorry. Yeah, that part, new business. New. We'll start with, it's Women's History Month, so we'll start with
Thank
women
you.
first.
So I just wanted to let folks know, we had people that came and talked about the Nebraska Avenue corridor, and I just had a meeting on Tuesday with both the CRA directors in that area and code and neighborhood enhancement. I mean, we had everybody. We had the cops.
And I
We had it all.
appreciate it.
So we have talked about things we can do to that area, and we're going to be starting with a revamp of Burrell Park. And but one of the things that was really discussed was the derelict buildings, and we have a lot of work we could possibly do with code in looking at other cities and what they've done with derelict buildings. One of the things that we brought up, I'm sorry, it wasn't brought up by me, it was brought up by a community member beforehand, was creating a list of these boarded up buildings. Mr. O'Connor from Code Enforcement said that they had that at one time for foreclosures during the last financial crisis. So it's possible, but it's going to be something that we're going to have to do at a policy level. So we could absolutely talk about that. And then the other thing I wanted to tell everyone is that on the Friday before spring break, I spent 8 hours with the Tampa Housing Authority touring and learning about the process. It was absolutely phenomenal. Mr. Drumgo joined me. It was a very powerful, useful tour and really allowed me to just take a look and about how we can cooperate and coordinate. So I highly recommend the tour. They said that everyone had been invited, so I just want you to possibly reach out. I thought it was incredibly valuable. It allowed me to understand the process more and how we can work together to get more done on housing.
Nice.
Yes. Board
So-
Member Clendenin.
On the inventory of the housing stock, I had been in previous conversations with Mayor Sandy Friedman, and when they were working with Mayor's Challenge Fund and creating that process, they actually used the fire department. And what that did is it was twofold. It actually got them familiar with what was happening in the different districts with the housing, but they actually did that study, and the fire department did the study of checking out what substandard housing, and so it was an interesting thing. So I mean, maybe everything old is new again.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fire department would feel about that, but that's what happened back then.
Well, possibly TPD, because
Yeah.
they're the ones now that are dealing with the,
But I mean, something.
but yeah, no, I think that's a
We
great.
don't have
idea.
to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Yes. Board Member Maniscalco?
No, ma'am.
Board Member Miranda, thank you for attending that work with Ybor City, Ybor Heights. I know that they are, wanting to make some great changes in the Burrell Park and Nebraska Avenue corridor, so I appreciate that. Okay, a motion to receive and file.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Who second first? Miranda. Sorry. Okay.
It's always Miranda.
This meeting is adjourned.
And no, I was not here in 1885. I knew that was on your mind. I knew that was on your mind.
Ma'am, I am not